Good morning, everybody. Welcome. All is welcome. We got another foggy one here at the ocean. Beach life is a drag the last few days as we deal with heavy fog in the morning, chilly temperatures, a lot of moisture in the air. My tomato flowers falling off my plant. My stupid tomatoes. I was trying to grow heirloom tomatoes, and my tomato plant is sickly. That's the headline today. My tomato plant is sickly and drooping, and the flowers are blooming and then falling off my tomato bush. Boo. With that, I say good morning to Nick. How are you, Nick? Good morning to you. Good morning, RJ Henners. How are you? Everyone is starting to come into the room. There's Jason. Hi, Jason. Morning, sunshine. Well, good morning right back at you, but I can hear the waves, but I can't see the ocean this morning. It is so damn foggy. About a half hour ago, you couldn't even see off the deck. I guess the fog is starting to clear a little bit. It's no more than, 65 degrees here at the ocean as the rest of the country is suffering from a heat wave. Scott Watson, morning, Scott. How are you? We got Gail. We got Jamie Lynn, Ron Smith, Tommy Festa. Morning, Opster Squad. Good day, y'all. And, of course, Donald Pruce. Morning to everybody, man. I hope you're having a good week. Hope you're having a good summer. Look at that. Robert Spahn throwing money at me. We haven't even done anything yet. Good morning, Opster. Click on anything. Let's go, Mets. Chance to get over 500. Francisco Lindar is on fire. What's for breakfast? You don't want to know what's for breakfast, man. You don't want to know. It's a smoothie. I put a banana in my smoothie. And then I put some oatmeal in my smoothie. Then I put half a beet in my smoothie. Then I put wild berries in my smoothie. Then I put protein powder in my smoothie and whole milk for the kid. And that's what breakfast is going to be this morning as I try to eat healthy. Hi, Ron. How are you? What's up, Chunk Style? What's the big news this morning as we sit here? What is the big news? Well, Trump had another rally. He was calling Chris Christie a fat pig without calling Chris Christie a fat pig. Clever, very clever. And then Biden was talking in front of NATO, and then he had to put a medal on some dude, and everyone held their breath as it took a long time for him to put the medal on some dude. And everyone at home is like, can he even do this at this point? And the Democrats, they're getting in front of cameras and they're trying to convince themselves what they're saying to the American people is the truth and that Biden is still capable to be the president of the United States of America. You know, when you watch Biden speak at this point, it's like watching your grandfather ice skating. You're holding your breath and hoping he's gonna get through it. Not because you like the Biden, it's because you're a good, kinded person with a soul. You got kindness in your soul. So when you see Biden sitting there like an idiot, you're praying that he can get through it. But it's like looking at your grandfather, ice skating. You don't know if it's gonna go well. By the way, I kind of made up that example because I never, ever knew my grandfathers. Cue sad music. I think one of my grandfathers held me when I was like a newborn, I guess, I think. And the other one died of lung cancer. I don't think I was born when he died of lung cancer. Good morning, Open Squad. Good morning, John Quartz. How are you? Oh, look at this. Jedi Grind. Good morning, Greg. I had a little conversation with the Jedi Grind yesterday. Little conversation. He felt bad about the Pat from Menaki thing. He did not know that Pat is no longer with us. And I was like, it's all good, Jedi. Jedi supports. He throws $10 at me every morning. Good morning to Jedi Grind. Let's see. Richie Rich. Morning, who the man? 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 If you got a who the man, you throw it in the chat and we'll get to you. Who the man? 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 Well, I think Trump's the man. What? Yeah, I kind of think Trump's the man today. Not for any real political reasons or anything. He had another rally, and And he look, I know democracy is at stake. I understand. And if Trump's elected, I guess we're going to be a monarchy, and he's going to just destroy everything, and women will not be able to control their own bodies and decide for themselves what to do with their own bodies. I know there's a lot at stake, but I think he's going to also rip kids from families if he's president again. But Trump's the man because he challenged Biden to a golf match yesterday at the rally. Look, man, I'm going to laugh my way all the way to the election because this shit's getting crazy. Trump challenged Biden to a golf match because, you know, during the debate, they were kind of talking about golf a little bit, and Biden was claiming he's good. And supposedly Trump wants to play Biden in a golf match. He's challenged him. And I think he wants to give him 20 strokes. That's almost an insult. That's a shot a hole. So a shot a hole plus 2. So that basically means that, after Biden tees off, Trump's already behind. He's already behind. Because wherever Biden's ball lands, he's sitting there like he hasn't hit a ball yet. That's what 20 shots mean. And Biden, you know what, man? You're not the man today because you said no. He already said no. And I think he said something like, we got more important things to do than playing golf. And man, me and the rest of America, we're sitting there like, no, we don't. We all want to see this. There's 2 things I want to see. I want to see Tyson knock Jake Paul's head off his fucking body. I don't even know if that's happening. I know they postponed it. And the other thing I want to see on pay-per-view is Trump versus Biden in golf. Oh, my God. Why won't you give us that pleasure, Mr. Biden? Why wouldn't you give us that pleasure? So I think that Trump's the man this morning because of the golf match challenge. We got like major problems in this country. People are fighting with each other. Excuse me. They want law and order. And Trump's like, man, let's play golf. Let's play golf. Let's settle this on a golf course. Golf on television, is like watching paint dry. I don't agree with you, Facey Face on YouTube. I was a caddy for many years. I find golf to be very, very interesting. Every shot is different. You never take the same shot twice ever in your entire career. And I like my golf. I absolutely like my golf. Have a blessed morning. You too, Ron. You too, Steve Daly. How are you? George Papa, what do you actually think the USA will be like if Trump gets in charge? It'll be a little squirrely, but in America, we got a system set up that the checks and balances are a little wanky these days, but we got the checks and balances. I don't think Trump will be able to make sweeping changes or anything like that. No, I don't think that. So I don't know. I would say if Trump is the next president, it'll be very similar to what we're going through now. In the end, I really believe that. Hi, Henry. How are you? Trump's the man. Barron 2036. Oh, Trump's son, Barron Trump, who's a freak of nature. I think he's officially 8'2" tall now. That's just crazy. Paul, $1.99. Thank you very much, Paul. Cheers to you. Cheers to everybody. Opie looking like Brett Favre, LOL. Oh, yeah, with the hat and the scruff coming in a little bit. Skinny Brett Favre. Skinny Brett Favre. A little bit. And then, you got the Alec Baldwin. He killed somebody, He fired a gun. Some lady's dead. And, it's all about the Alec Baldwin, 3 years later, he's finally going to trial for this thing, I mean, just imagine if me or you had an accident like that, we wouldn't be roaming around free for the last 3 years, having more kids. I think Alec Baldwin has 15 kids at this point. I'm not sure. I got to Google that. The Google is your friend. So I shouldn't fear for his life in a debate, but I do, and I resent Biden for making me anxious thinking he's going to die on stage, Stay Humble says. Yeah, man. As a passionate human being, every time he gets up there on the stage now, we're holding our breaths, just like the grandfather analogy, watching Grandpa do some ice skating. Yeah, I feel the same way. You know, no one's buying into the fact that Biden's capable of continuing as president. No one's really buying into that. There's a lot of lawyers out there. And then you got to think, well, they're saying that about Biden now. We see the decline, and you're trying to tell me that he's going to survive another 4 years in the White House? No fucking way. There's no fucking way. And that guy's got to be in front of TV cameras pretty much 24/7 now to prove to America that he's capable of doing whatever the job is. I don't even know what the job is as president. I think you're a figure. I really think you're a figurehead. That's why with the guy with the Trump thing, if Trump is president again, what's that like? I think it's very similar because I think you're more of a figurehead. Facey face on the YouTube. Alec Baldwin may somehow get away with murder just for being a celebrity. Well, yeah, sure. There's different rules when you're a celebrity. There's different rules when you have a lot of money. We all know that. We all know that, right? Of course we do. And Facey face, how are you getting traction on YouTube if you don't even have a name? You just have a face as your name on the YouTube. But man, I don't forget Facey face. I notice you every morning now, Facey face. John Courts, why are live guns on a set near stupid actors? And Mrs. Baldwin, it's a uterus, not a machine gun. John Courts, thank you. I don't know. I guess I don't know. Was it an actual gun, or was it a prop gun? Was it like a Brandon Lee thing? That's a really good question. But why was a real gun on set? It's stupid movies. You just go pew, pew, when you're filming a movie, right? And I've filmed many movies. You know, they give me a gun and I go pew pew, and then in post they put in the. But when you're on set, man, and you're handling one of those prop guns, right? And you're pointing and you got a shooting scene, you just go pew pew. And then when they're in the editing room, they're like, oh, the pew pews. Okay, we get rid of the pew pews and we put in the real sound effects. That's movie making 101. Everybody knows that. Hi, Carl. How are you? Good morning. Finally have a day off. It's been a few weeks since I've been able to check in. Yeah, man. Where have you been, Carl? Are you at least watching these things after the fact? Are you downloading them and listening in your car? You could do that now through the Opie Radio podcast feed. The numbers have been terrific, so thank you to everybody. Seems like this idea is working, giving you some audio in your car because a lot of radio guys are lazy Fs in the summer. I was one of those guys. Get a little fame, you get a little money coming in, and you start telling people around you, I'm going to take the summer off. Oops. Oopsie. Scott K., I don't really care who's president. I'm still going to get up, go to work, pay my bills, eat pizza, and watch Mr. Hughes in the morning. Nothing will change. Thank you, Scott K. Thank you very much. So, yeah, I think Trump is the man today, Richie Rich, because of the challenge he put forward at his rally yesterday at Doral Country Club. That was the place that me and Mr. Voss played golf. We went down there for a quick little romantic weekend, and we played golf at Doral. And I broke my left hand in a sand trap because Mr. Trump uses the cheap sand. All right, that's not true. They were getting Doral ready for one of those big tournaments, so they took all the sand out of the sand traps because they were trucking in the really good stuff. The sand they show you on TV during these PGA events, oh my God, that's not the same sand me and you play in. Oh my God! And at Doral, they took the top layer dramatically off all the traps, And I didn't know that. And I had a ball in the trap, and I hit down on it like you're supposed to and follow through, right? And man, I felt my left hand vibrate immediately. I cracked the bone in my stupid hand at Trump's golf course, Doral. This is a true story. And it's Doral. We're still playing golf. So I'm like, I'll still play. It hurt like no one's business. And the vibration of a golf club hitting a ball is not fun. It vibrates where the fucking crack is in your left hand. And it made for a very uncomfortable round of golf at Trump's golf course down there in Florida, the Doral. And that's where the rally was last night, right? Yeah. And that was the same time. I don't know why. Oh, let me thank Barrister for the $5. Barrister 1401, $5. I'm 56 years old, married, and a successful attorney. Why do I still find fart jokes so funny? Oh, fuck, man, dude. Farts equals funny every single time. I just hope, like, when I'm on my deathbed, when I'm 108, one of the last things, one of my last acts on earth is letting out a good fart, and also whoever's in the room with me letting out a good fart, so I can have a little chuckle as I see what's next. Thank you, Barrister 1401. Yeah, but me and Rich Voss, we went to Doral Country Club, romantic weekend, to play some golf at Trump's golf course. I think we saw him. I believe we did see him walking through the lobby. We didn't talk to him or nothing like that. This was many, many years ago when most of you people didn't even give a shit about Trump. How about that? There's a whole ton of us that knew Trump way before you did. Way before you did. Oh, we got a war vet. Walking Roscoe. Good morning from Germany. Oh, retired war vet. Oh, my God. Thanks for your service. I know a lot of people just say that, but I really, really mean it because I couldn't do what you do. So thank you for your service there, Walking Roscoe. So we're down at the country club there, Doral, and me and Voss decide. I don't know why we decided this. It's a little weird. I'm not going to lie to you, but I like to give you the weird stuff too. I like giving you the stuff that makes me look bad because it's kind of fun. It's fun for everyone. But we decided to share a room. Ew. And Voss knew somebody down there, so of course we went there on the cheap. I'm sure we could have both got our own rooms, but we decided to share a room like we were roomies, like roommates in college. And and the weird thing about the Voss, man, he likes smoking in bed while he's trying to fall asleep, And I remember having to wake Voss up because he was like this. This is a visual. If you're listening to this in the car, I'm sorry. You can also watch these things in the morning on my YouTube channel, Opie Radio. He's leaned way back on the headboard, kind of sleeping, sitting up, and the cigarette is dangling out of his right hand like this, and the ash was almost the entire cigarette. And I'm just waiting for that ash to fall as this idiot is snoring and slobbering to hit the rug and set the room on fire. But then I was thinking, if the ash from Rich Voss's cigarette, as he's out cold on the bed up against the headboard, if that ash hit the floor, I think the slobber would hit the floor right after the ash, and we would be good. I don't think there would be an issue at that point. So there you go. Aldo, Opie's coming for that crown, Joe Rogan. Watch out. Oh, Joe Rogan, big news. He's going to be doing his next special live on Netflix. Is he going to be funny? Is Joe Rogan going to be funny on his Netflix special that's going to be live? That's kind of a risk, isn't it? For someone like the Joe Rogan. But, that'll be watched by millions. Of course it will. Of course it will. Is Voss still alive? I have not heard from him since you left SiriusXM. I have no idea, man. No, I think he is. I would have heard if he wasn't. Every time Opie says lawyer, it reminds me of Bobo saying lawyer. Go on, no holds barred someday soon. Hi, Rod. You guys do a good job on no holds barred. I see you live, and I click in a little bit and check you guys out. Not bad, bro. Keep it going, all right? You'll most likely pull viewers to your show from there too. All right. All right, then. You know what I'm going to do right now? I don't know if anyone has anything, but here's the link. Here is the link to be on camera with me right now. But I got to tell you, if it's not working and you're slow or something, I'm going to have to move on, okay? Because I want these live streams to move a lot faster than they did in the past. To be on camera, boom, boom, boom. If you got something, all right, there's your link. You can pop on camera, say hi with me, all right? All right. Why did you turn on Voss? Hope sounds like you two were best pals. I didn't turn on Voss. Stupid Voss had to take dumb Jimmy's side and that whole thing that went down. That's all it is. I didn't do anything to Voss. And then he started taking shots at me out of nowhere. That's how that whole thing went down. You know, there's loyalty. You know, Voss is loyal to Norton over me. So, you know, I lose that battle. I lost that. I understand that, but I didn't do anything to Voss. Like zero. I think I helped his career tremendously. I don't think Voss helped my career or Anthony's career. But I do believe me and Anthony in that giant radio show, you know, helped Voss's career. Of course it did. Boom. What's up, Ross Dogg's Broken Spirit? How are you? So the big news is that Trump at the rally challenging Biden to a golf match and giving him 20 strokes. Oh, my God. Oh, this is the good stuff. What? Every time there's the good stuff, I call it, it never comes true. Never comes true. Biden should have said yes. But he's not capable of finishing a round of golf. I don't think so. You know, he lost to an envelope the other day. We talked about it. If you can't defeat an envelope, you're not going to defeat Trump on a golf course. That's all Trump does is play golf. You know, and I was a caddy. Trump has a really weird fucking swing, but he gets the job done. I think he's got a weird swing because he got to navigate around that belly. Especially when you have to bend over a little bit for the golf swing, and now you gotta navigate around the belly. But he figured it out, and he still hits the ball pretty far. But he has terrible form. I mean, terrible form. 20 strokes, excuse me, fun stuff. Yeah, man. Trump's like, I'll give you 20 strokes. So that means before they even tee off, Trump has 20 strokes already before they even start the match. Why isn't this happening? This proves there's no God. There's no God because God would make this happen. We all need to see this. We need entertainment. We're starved for entertainment as human beings having a human experience. Wait, are we spiritual beings having a human experience on Earth? Yeah, I think we're spiritual beings having a human experience on Earth. That's right. But we're all starved for entertainment. That's why we're all like this, man. Just scrolling. We're starved. More. And they won't give this to us, man. That just sucks. What else is going on? We got the Olympics, I guess. When is the Olympics? When do we have to watch that nonsense? And why at this point are the Olympics every 4 years? That's stupid, right? What's so important? You got to wait 4 years between the Olympics. Just do it every year. These poor sports no one gives a shit about. They get the spotlight every 4 years, and then, you know, they have to wait another 4 years, so their skills get dramatically diminished between Olympics. Like, no one's watching track and field. Who the hell watches gymnastics if it's not the Olympics or that twirly thing with the ribbon? The Olympics should be every year. It's dumb at this point. All right, even maybe every 2 years. But to make it every 4 years still is just stupid. Who goes to a swimming meet when it's not the Olympics? Nobody. So let these guys shine once a year. They give them 2 weeks a year for their dumb sport. Oh, my God. But I guess the Olympics is going to be on the TV very, very soon, huh? I feel sorry for whenever a sign language interpreter has to try to translate whatever Biden is saying. Oh, damn. King Louie Louie. Louie Louie. Yeah. We need a Louie song. Is there a Louie song out there? Louie Louie Lou. Louie. There's a Louie song out there somewhere. There has to be, because that sounds like a fun word to sing. Louie. Louie Louie Lou. But anyway, I'm kind of bummed, man. Another very foggy day here at the ocean. We've had a stretch of very foggy, damp, kind of a bit on the chilly side weather. That's all right. A little break in the action, right? Hell to the yeah. What else is going on? Excuse me. Trying to get some of that lung butter out. What? I thought you were a fan of Olympic water polo. Exactly, George. Olympic water polo. These poor guys. I'm a great water polo guy, but I have to wait 4 years for hopefully the world to watch me for a couple minutes on TV when they give me 2 minutes of coverage. They don't even show the full. I guess they do show the full matches nowadays. Probably you got to buy the app or something, right? Yeah, of course. Yeah, you want Olympic coverage? Here's our app. Oh, yeah, thanks. No, thank you. I don't want your stupid app for the Olympics. No. Whatever coverage you show me on TV, I guess I'll just watch that. Archery? What? Let the archery people have the Olympics every year. Give them a bone. We got someone on the X. Morning, Ope. Good morning, Raider X Gaming /U0026 cards. Oh, my God. How do you get traction with a name like that, Raider? LOL, it's called Louie Louie by the Kingsmen. Oh, damn, Cliff. Louie Louie. Yeah, that one? Yeah, that's a pretty good song. I'm surprised people haven't really written a Louie song since then. You would think there'd be Louie songs all day long, all over your home of rock and roll. But it's not. Happy hump day to everybody. Oh, I got to let you in on stupidity and dum-dums. So there's an old hack. I don't even know if you call it a bit, but you talk about Jesus and his disciples, right? Jesus was born and raised in the Middle East, and he's got like disciples with like very, very white names. What are some of those disciples we got? They preach pretty good. They backstab pretty good. So on Twitter, right? You know, I hope, like, because you guys watch me every day, I hope you know that my Twitter is complete nonsense, right? And it means nothing to me. There are times I'll just tweet something. Like yesterday I tweeted, where's your climate change now? And then I followed up with, do you believe in climate change now? In all caps. I hit send on the Twitter, right? And then I put my phone down and I go fishing or something. And then people just go, they go fucking nuts. They lose their fucking minds. And I'm not even around. I'm not even around. And then I have real tweets like Joel Osteen is also the type of guy that turns off all his lights and sits in the dark at Halloween. You know, I hate the Joel Osteen. I'm sure he's locking up his giant arena as Houston is having more problems once again because of a stupid hurricane. But here's a tweet. And the yeah, nah gives it away if you have any type of brain, right? So I tweet this, and this is not an original thought. This thing has been around for a while. Some of these are like kind of like stock things that you could talk about or tweet about. So I tweet, let me get this straight. You want me to believe that Jesus, who lived in the Middle East, had disciples named Peter, James, John, Andrew, Philip, Judas, Matthew, Thomas, etc.? Yeah, nah. The yeah, nah is basically my little wink to the people that have a brain that I'm just messing around. And then they just come out of the woodwork. They come out of the woodwork. They call me stupid and dumb. None of those names existed. They translated the names. Their names were interpreted from Arabic to English for the King James Bible, dummy. There are Bible versions that use their original names. Great point, Ope. Thank you. Double guns, Opester. Thank you. Another hot take from the Opester. Thank you. Of course, he's being sarcastic. I understand that. I understand sarcasm on this damn thing. But they're just fucking going nuts and calling me stupid and dumb for tweeting that. And my whole purpose was to, just to fire people up. Just fire them up. Of course I know those names were translated. Of course I do. I wasn't the only one when I went to church and I saw the Jesus hanging from, the ceiling of the church, looking at basically like a guy that could have been fronting any rock band in the 70s with the blonde hair, and it looked like he had the blue eyes. I was thinking to myself, well, I do pretty well at geography in school, and I don't think Jesus was from Des Moines, Iowa. So why is he being portrayed as a blonde dude with like blue eyes? So of course I knew those names weren't real. Of course they made it very white for us. If they didn't make the religion very white for us, we wouldn't be following the word of the Lord. If they portrayed Jesus how he should have been portrayed, looking like a Middle Eastern man, and then having disciples that you can't even pronounce their names, that look like choices at a Middle Eastern restaurant, you wouldn't be following the word of the Lord. Of course you wouldn't. I knew they'd whiten things up. Twitter's weird, man. I don't think everyone should be on Twitter. I think you should have to pass some kind of basic intelligence test to get on the Twitter. What do you think of those apples? Opie loves to troll on Twitter. 100%. My Twitter has been nonsense since day one. Since day one, it's just been nonsense. Because, going on Twitter and trying to convince someone to think like you, that's pure lunacy and pure mental illness. That's it. Selling death on a stick. Oh, my God. Jerry, Jesus. Good God. Good morning, GH and Squad. Hurricane Burl is alive and well. And where's MI? Michigan? Oh, damn. It made it up to Michigan? It went straight up from Texas. It didn't make its right turn and knock out the East Coast for 2 or 3 days with heavy rain. Yeah, that hurricane was not fun, huh? Those hurricanes are never fun. Of course not. Of course they're not fun. I hope you're doing well, Mr. Buell. And I also don't believe that we're the first civilized society on Earth. I don't believe that for a minute. Of course not. Of course not. Hi, Scott Nelly. Good morning to you. So you got the Olympics that no one cares about. Well, they kind of care. And then you sort of go, you know what? Some of this Olympic stuff is cool. I think I'm going to start following some of these sports. And then the Olympics go away and you forget the sport immediately. But very dumb. They're making these athletes wait every 4 years to show off their skills. Here's my skills. So, and then you got the Dream Team, the NBA Dream Team. That'll be fun, I guess. But now, the competition is a lot tougher with the Olympics and the Dream Team. Back in my day, the Dream Team, when Jordan decided to play in the Olympics, it was like, it was over, Johnny. And then Jordan's like, the beauty of Jordan, man, he didn't play. So he was a huge Nike sponsor. And the Dream Team back in the day was sponsored by Reebok. Reebok had the branding for the Olympics. So, all their warm-up suits and crap they had to wear, they had the Reebok logo like this, right? And that's so they get great coverage on the TV when the Dream Team was getting their gold medal. And know what Jordan did? He's like, you ain't paying me to wear this Reebok logo. I'm a Nike guy. So he grabs the American flag and drapes it right over the logo. God, that's why he's the GOAT. Michael Jordan is the GOAT. There's no doubt about it. Hi, Kerry. Only up because dislocated and broke two ankle bones. Healing from surgery, so my schedule is off. We'll come back soon. Miss you. Love you. Kerry, Do I know you, Kerry? Or it's like this type of thing. Wait, we all need to know, Kerry, before I bail and go walk the dog. How did you break 2 ankle bones? What were you like? Were you like doing ski jumps? What? I'm trying to think how you could even break 2 ankle bones. Car crash? I hope it wasn't a car crash. Holy crap. Speaking of which, I don't know if I could show this. I like giving you guys proof. I think I could show one picture. My friend yesterday. My friend. Oh! Oops. Whatever. He's cool. My friend yesterday. That's my friend. He got into a very bad accident yesterday. And then I'm an idiot because, this proves I put my phone down. So we're binge watching a show right now, and I'm not going to tell you what show because you're going to give it away. I love the people, like, you tell them you're watching a show, right? And then they're like, oh, are you at this part? No. That's obviously a major plot turn. No, we're not up to that yet. Oh, I don't want to give anything away, but who's your favorite character? Well, my favorite. Oh, yeah, when he used to be. Wait, what do you mean used to be? But they're not giving away anything as far as your show goes. So we're binge watching this show. I'm not going to tell you which one, but I certainly will talk about it when we're done, which should be maybe today because, the kids are with the in-laws for a few days. So we're just chilling at this house right now. So my friend, he goes, hey, having a party Saturday. Been trying to call to invite you. That was at 9 o'clock, right? And then he goes, got hit by a delivery truck and it shut down the highway this morning. And then he shows me those horrific pictures. There's even more. And then I write him back at midnight. I'm like, just seeing this. Are you okay? And he didn't write back yet because obviously at midnight he was sleeping. But man, my friend was in a horrific car accident yesterday. But he's all right. I'm sure he's all right because he's still trying to invite me to a party Saturday. So that's the sign that he's all right. All right, let me see if the ankle lady, Kerry. All right, here we go. Thank you for sharing, Kerry. Dislocated my ankle. Wish I had a good story, but I just fell getting off of our bed. Broke your Tina? Is there a bone called the Tina? The Tina and the fibula. Wish I had a better story. Getting out of bed? Both ankle bones? Oh my God. Good God. Oh, we had an incident at the house yesterday. So me and my wife were binge watching this show, right? And all of a sudden, it's chill. We're just kind of laying on the couch. Dog is laying with us. We're binge watching this great show. And then all of a sudden, it's quiet in the house. It's quiet out here. All the farmers went home. And all of a sudden, there was a noise that sounded like someone was starting up a goddamn chainsaw like I'm in the middle of a horror movie. I forgot about this. I'll end with this. Dog jumps up, just fucking, just going fucking nuts. Wife is instantly scared. I'm a little scared because I'm like, that's a noise we've never heard before. We've heard all noises. We've heard the deer running right down that walkway to the beach. They actually climb the stairs in the front of the house and they run down to the beach on my walkway. We hear that. We hear all sorts of crazy shit. We hear the raccoons that are living in the walls of this house. But this thing sounded like a chainsaw starting up. We both jump up like, what the hell? It's not Halloween yet, but I don't want to be in a Halloween movie. Mommy, I don't want to be in a Halloween movie. And then, of course, what's the next step? What's the next step? Who's got it? What's the next step when you hear a noise? Next thing you know, I'm being handed a flashlight. I'm like, oh my God. So I start with the easy stuff. The easy stuff. The room right next door. Oh, let me go downstairs with the flashlight. I do all the easy stuff. And obviously I couldn't find the source of the noise with the easy stuff. So now I have to unlock the door and go outside with the flashlight to find out who just started a chainsaw outside my house as we're binge watching this show. And then I have to go under the house. I'm like in a Scooby-Doo episode. Long story short, I go, we're all clear. We're all clear. All clear. And then it happens again. And then we jump up again. This is a noise we're not used to hearing. Something is up. Something is not right. Turns out it was my turlet. My turlet, some kind of part broke on the turlet. So we'll add that to the list of things that need fixing. Something with the turlet, making it sound like a chainsaw's starting up. I go, did you, right before that noise the first time, did you go in that bathroom and use the turlet? And she goes, yeah. I'm like, well, that's where the noise is coming from. Oh, man, but man, if we didn't have a fright, glad your friend is okay. This is what happens when you get older. Wish I could send you a pic. Kerry with the broken ankle bones. Jeez. All right. Your friend's text is better than people who post on Facebook. In the hospital unexpectedly, send prayers with zero other info. What the F? Attention whores. Yo, my friend's cool, yo. He got hit, by the way. He got hit out of nowhere. Opie's binge watching the Brady Bunch. No one tell him that Marcia, gets hit in the face with a football. Oh, man. I stubbed my middle toe yesterday morning and hurt like a bitch. Man, Scott, Nelly, I can relate. We got a stupid couch in this house where they got the little fucking legs that are this big, an inch high off the ground. At that point, why wouldn't you put the fucking couch on the floor so you don't bang your little toe into the dumb thing when you're trying to cut the corner? I'm convinced, right? When we die and they do that autopsy, the average person has 7 broken toes from stubbing them, stepping on Legos. 7. I think the average number is going to be 7. I would love to get a doctor on and go, wow, that's right. You're right. We find when we do autopsies after you're gone that the average person has 7 broken toes they didn't know about. You're a genius. Go tweet that. All right, I want to go. You think it's the flapper? Waiver, did you just save me money? Is it just the flapper? The flapper, is that all it is? So all I have to do is get a new flapper? Yeah, but the problem with getting a new flapper for the turlet is that, I'll go to the Home Depot or a home store, and I'll go, where are your flappers at? And because this isn't Russia, right? You're going to go to the flapper section. This is why sometimes I wish I lived in Russia, because it would make fixing stuff a lot easier because they only have one. That's the joke here today. They only have one. So you go to the flapper aisle at the Home Depot, right? You're looking for the one flapper to make the job nice and easy for you. And all of a sudden, there's a wall of flappers. And you didn't bring the old flapper or take a picture, so you have no idea if any of these flappers are going to fit on your turlet. I'm out of here. Have a good day. Click on something. If you gave me money, whatever. You're not giving me money. Goodbye.